This year, Rockstar released a new massive
And you know what else is massive?
DLC called the Agents of Sabotage update, where you have a series of mini heists you can complete for some extra cash. Now join me and Salamander on doing this heist, and let us begin! Before I start this heist, I need to tell you that Chad made a deal with the FIB to go on vacation, so he would stop wreaking havoc on Los Santos. So you won't be doing this heist, and the 6 foot, kinda muscular man, Brad, will be leading us to glory in today's video. Now let's actually start. I walk into my new garment factory, which will help us set up our mini heist, and meet some old and new friends, Pavel and Jody. Jody informs us about Chad's latest crimes and on how he made a deal with the FIB to go on vacation for a while.
Drug trafficking, arms dealing, grand larceny, laundering, armed robbery, smuggling.
That one I did too.
Culpable homicide, and illegal street racing. Not bad for page 1.
Anyways, Jody wraps up our introduction to the factory and informs us about 4 mini heists we can choose from. Now, considering all this money is going into Chad's bank account, Brad picked the highest paying one, which was the fine art file, paying 305,000 buckaroonies. Now for each heist there are 3 setups, and in this heist we need an EMP device, an approach vehicle, and a Face ID device. So let's get started on the first setup. The first setup that we are doing are the EMP devices, and we're kind of going to ask to borrow these devices. So let's get going. The EMP devices are being held at the Redwood Lights track, and the place is swarming with guards, but no match for Brad. I arrive at the Redwoods light track without any trouble, and quickly take out anyone stopping me from borrowing the EMP charges. Now, since Brad is a little slow in the head, he nearly set the EMP charges on fire, but he told me not to talk about that. So he secured the EMP charges without any trouble and got in this helicopter and delivered it to the factory, and that was the first setup complete. Now, the next setup is the approach vehicle, and Los Santos International Airport has kindly supplied us with an attack helicopter. How pleasant.
Wow, that's awesome.
We arrive at Los Santos Airport and take out all 5 security controls, stopping us from receiving our attack helicopter. After clearing out the guards, I get into the approach vehicle and fly out into the sunset, later landing on a roof that we will come back later to in the heist, and that was the second setup complete.
Let's go.
The last setup that we had left to do was the face scanner, and at this point it was 1 in the morning, so I was pretty tired, but off I went to steal it. When I arrive at the destination, the drone is being held in the trunk of a vehicle, so I take out the guards and happily accept my new drone. Now that I have the drone, I can scan the face of our target that we will use later in the heist, so off I go to the vantage point. When I arrived at the vantage point, I was looking around the hotel, looking for the target until I found him and scanned his Face ID, and that was the last setup complete. Now it's time for the finale, the last heist of 2024. Let's begin. Now, when I was ready for the heist, I was going to do it with Salamander, but he wasn't feeling too good on this day because he's a Man United fan, and if you look at their recent game, yeah, they're not looking too good. But I told him to power through and do the heist with me, so I guess that's nice. Me and Salamander get into my personal vehicle and drive to our helicopter that we stashed from before and climb all the ladders going up to the roof and climb into our helicopter. Now all we have to do is fly to our destination. Shouldn't be too hard. Anyways, we arrive at Maze Bank and take out a guard before hacking the keypad opening the door. Now we clear out a few more guards and plant thermal charges on each generator before safely going down the stairs to set off the charges. We enter the penthouse and find a switch that opens a secret door leading us to our primary and secondary targets. We steal our primary target before the toxic gas releases and exit through the garage. After that, we steal a random car and drive to the delivery point, and heist would be complete, so not too hard. So I guess that's it, the final video of 2024. Now I just wanted to say thank you to all of you that have subscribed to my channel. I'm serious from the start, because without you guys, I probably wouldn't be making videos, so thank you for that. And yes, I know this video is short, but highs and the subs were pretty quick, so I tried to lengthen it as much as I could. Now this is probably the last video for a long time, so I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, so I'll see you all soon. See ya.